That was a really good deal. What's up guys, Jason here, Aspiring Entrepreneur, and in this video we're going to be talking about the top 3 types of Fiverr gigs you should be purchasing for your business. Now for those of you who don't know, Fiverr is a micro freelancing site where you can get all sorts of services done for anywhere from $5 all the way up to $4,000 now. So we're going to be talking about not the $4,000 end, but the $5 to $50 range. That's where we're going to focus on today. So let's go ahead and kick things off with number 3, and that is graphic design. So logos, Kindle covers, Facebook covers. When it comes to graphic design, most of us aren't native Photoshop people. We didn't grow up knowing how to use Photoshop. If you know how to use Photoshop, well then more power to you. For the rest of us normal folk who don't want to use Photoshop or spend hours in Canva trying to put together graphics, Fiverr is an excellent place to find great designs from anywhere from $20 to $50. That's kind of the range you want to stay in. After $50, you're probably being overcharged, or you're just being too fancy with what you're asking for. And so a great thing about Fiverr is I've actually found a lot of great gigs around designing Kindle covers. I've gotten a lot of my Kindle cover design inspirations from there, and logos. So those are just 2 really good examples of how you can quickly and easily get image and design things done relatively cheaply, relatively quickly, without going to another platform where you're paying a designer like $20 to $50 an hour, where you can go to Fiverr and get the same type of work. And so I use Fiverr for all of my advanced design stuff, anything I can't do in Canva. And if you don't know what Canva is, check out the channel because it's a really cool digital photo image editing software. So anyway, that's kind of off topic. So number 2 has to do with websites. Look, one of the biggest time wasters I see new entrepreneurs, this trap that they fall into, if you will, is putting together a website. So here's my plea to you. Anything that has to do with either fixing your website, making a new page on your website, building your website from scratch. You can get your entire website built from scratch for $300 to $500. Now, $500 is on the really fancy end, so you could probably get I got a basic site done, jasonwhaling.com. I got 3 pages done for $120, and it looked pretty dang good for the price I paid. To get a really decent website, you're probably going to spend around $300, but here's what's so important. It may sound like a lot of money. You're like, Jason, why would you spend $300 on a website when I could just do it myself? And when I could just do it myself, that's a big trap us new entrepreneurs and solopreneurs fall into, where when we start our business, our focus should be on 2 things: creating content to grow our audience and learning how to write sales copy, convincing people to purchase our products and services. Building websites is not really in there unless you're using something like ClickFunnels or Instapage. For your main website, using WordPress, I highly recommend checking out Fiverr to have anywhere from your site's not working, you need it optimized, you need it sped up, you're not quite sure what new social plugin to use to help create some virality around your blog posts. Fiverr is the place to go because it's going to save you so much time. It's incredible how many of not only my clients but my colleagues as well, how much time they spend trying to fix their website or put their website together. So that's just my plea to you, and that's why number 2 for this is just anything web development. You will get some really great people who know what they're doing. They can take 5 minutes to fix your problem, a problem that would probably take you 3 or 4 hours. And that leads me into number 1. And the best kind of Fiverr gig, in my opinion, are the I will be your VA for X amount of time. And here's why I think this is so important. You see, when you're just getting started, and as business owners and entrepreneurs, our jobs is to build our products and services, service our customers, learn from that so we can grow the business. Our job is not to be posting to social media every day or be copying and pasting or fixing an Excel sheet. So I have a challenge for you guys, is to come up with 1 or 2 things that you seem to do over and over again in your business that you could probably pay someone $5 to $20 an hour for, and that kind of lower level work. Follow these quick steps. Look for 2 or 3 of those things that you kind of seem to do over and over again. And then document the process of what you're doing. So number 1, you can just create a basic Google Doc and have some screenshots. and say, this is kind of how I do it. Or number two, you can get really ambitious and record a quick screen share just walking through that process. And then take that Google Doc or take that screen share, go to Fiverr and hire one of those VAs who says, I'll be a VA for an hour or 30 minutes or 40 minutes, whatever. They're all different, right? And of course, look at their reviews, look at their intro video, look at the kind of things they're really good at. And what's really cool about this is all of a sudden you're paying $5 or $10 to never do that task again, right? And I'm telling you, the weight that's lifted off your shoulders when you realize that you can use Fiverr to plug and play freelancers as you need to help grow your business is what's going to allow you to scale without having to hire someone full time. And that's really the real power of Fiverr. I mean, that kind of ties into the first two gigs that I recommended, the graphic design, which most of us aren't good at, and the website and web development most of us aren't good at. And now we're having VAs just do all those random tasks that aren't super critical to growing your bottom line, but they are critical to making your business machine continue to run. And so anything that involves making your business machine continue to run, you can go to Fiverr and get someone to plug and play in there. And of course, the more you document your processes and systems, the more you can plug and play people. So if a VA suddenly disappears, well, guess what? You just go find another VA and you give them the same Google Doc or you give them the same, screen capture video. They go and watch it, they go and read it, and bam, they're taking care of it again, and you can focus on the important stuff. So thank you for watching. I hope you got some value out of this video. If you did, go ahead and hit that like button and then subscribe below, because over on my YouTube channel, I'm documenting the entire process of putting together an online business from scratch. And we've got a ton of videos like this one, just going over little tips and tricks when it comes to Fiverr or building your team. And then we also have more in-depth videos, things on, Facebook advertising and building a sales funnel from, the ground up. And if you absolutely just really want to build your website yourself, I keep saying I also have some videos for you over there, and it's a great growing community of aspiring entrepreneurs. So I encourage you to come join myself and others on this journey of building businesses. So go ahead, hit that subscribe button, hit that like, and until the next video, keep building the business you love. Take care.